All right, y'all. So, I don't know, but I feel like since March, we have been saying, oh, well, 2020 sucks, and that's it. You know, if 2020, that's a sucky year. But if you think about it, everybody, well, I would say like most of us, every year we do those kind of type of resolutions. So you can put a resolution. You can say like, in this year when blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. But you can also have that mindset of like, oh well, this year sucked, so next year will just be perfect. You know? Oh, like January 1st, everything's gonna be perfect. It's wonderful. And I think we've learned that that's not happening. And for me, like, I'm 32 and I don't remember like a pandemic, and I don't, remember like I haven't been through a war or a pandemic. And I think that this year it has been harder for us, you know what I mean? And like a lot of times I mentioned, it's about our mental capacity in this, because we're literally like, our depression is like the videos that I make about being depressed and how to fight it. How to fight it, how to know what's going to happen, like expect it. It's like, I'm just one of those people that if you're my friend, I'm going to be like, you know what? Seasonal depression is going to be in like 2 months, so just go ahead and prepare. You know what I'm saying? So we deal with postpartum depression, seasonal depression, anxiety, just being a fucking woman sometimes. So it's like, my point is, now is the time to enjoy it more than ever. So 2020 was bullshit. But how do you want to take out of it? You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I've been trying to think of, and I've been trying to make a way to say, is that what you learned from 2020 is something that needs to be documented. Like, every single person should be told, like, this was the good thing about it. Like, what good will it do us as, like, mentally, to say, oh, 2020 sucked, like in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever you're saying, oh, that year sucked. Well, what happens when every year sucks? It's about knowing like what you did wrong and what you learned. And everyone learns something every year, even if it's simple, but if you like carry it with you, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to see y'all out there like, oh, it's January 1st. Life is going to be just wonderful because I say it will. No, sister, you gotta try. You have to try, and you have to realize, and I am totally like in a mindset for like a week about my personal growth this year, because it needs to be acknowledged as every woman, like, that's just hard. You can't press a button with them dishes or them clothes, making money, trying to be a responsible adult, trying to be a good person. Like, it's retarded. So anyways, it's just so easy to give up. And I don't want y'all to give up. I don't want to give up. I don't want us to be like, well, 2020 sucked, so we're just going to say, on the world. That doesn't, no. A big thing is, you need to know is that we're inspiring the next generation too. Like, okay, if we learned what we learned, earlier, like, the world changed. We had to adjust, and that's it. I have a little girl, she's 2.5. And I'm now at this point where you have to teach them to wear a mask, And there's like this really good meme, I love it, that says, like, what I thought 2020 was going to be, and what we thought 2020 was going to be, is the cars were going to fly. The cars were going to fly. And so in the meme, it has some like police officers, like some security guards, and they are protecting toilet paper. Protecting toilet paper. We can't hug people. We can't talk to people. We can't hang out with people. We can't do nothing fucking different. Nothing. Everyone's entire world has been shook upside down this entire year. And like I mentioned before, the code to the vid has affected everybody in different ways emotionally. Everyone has an emotional connection to that, germy germ. And so dumb we have to say that. But anyways, it's like if we grew up in a war, if we grew up in another pandemic, if we grew up in, whatever kind of like major social change, we always remember that. So you take whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're literally will eventually be out of it, like give it another 6 months or a year. It's already been a year, so, give it that. But we learned how to keep our germs to ourselves. We learned to only hang out with people with what we need. We learned that, like, technology, you know what I mean? You can do a lot. We can all feel, like, happy. And that's it, Why can't life be simple? Not single. I want to be single this time. I think that would be hard. But why can't we be simple and eat with our family at home and just be chilling at home? So, I want to do a little bit more elaboration on what New Year's has done for me. But I think this is just a really important point that we need to talk about New Year's, and it's up to you. So, anyways, I just want to stay positive and like that's my thing. We just need coping skills. And so if we say like, you know what I mean? This is what I have control of and this is what I wanted to do differently because this will just help me on a regular basis. But anyways, have a good night, guys. It's the week of Christmas. It's holiday time, y'all. So anyways, I just want to keep positive and stay together. That's all. I used to think that I didn't want to meet anyone else because I've just lived in different places and met tons of people. And then I met nice people from the internet, and that's good too. And this is the way that I can connect with people that I know from before, and we good. We stay safe and be humanly kind. But anyways, good night, guys. Wicked Christmas. See you later.